All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. I'm locked up, guys.
There's something that said the only thing more embarrassing than finding out your kid made an OF was finding out that they failed making an OF. And I live by that.
Damn. What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
He was wondering, and they complained because my luggage was over 2 pounds. I would have stared too. I've never seen a seatbelt extender, never in my life before. Like, why is this not a wake-up call for her?
I did find out that I had 1% black from this ancestry DNA test, and I was like, 1% black DNA? Like, how could that have happened? But it is a mouth swab test. Protect your face when you're punching. Good, excellent. Little more power. Yeah, cross me. Yeah! What you guys do? I'm teaching you how to fight. You should be teaching you how to cook.
Oh, dude, Brandon got no fucking toilet paper in his house, dude. Oh, I got fucking shit, dude. Move, bitch. Oh, man. No, dude, I got fucking shit, dude. Oh my god.
First of all, how would he have known that he... My logical brain has too many questions to ask, you know? I ask too many questions, and so it's hard for me to just believe any kind of nonsense that I see.
They're both crying in the bathroom. What a bonding moment.
He's a 10 out of 10, but he's a hardcore Christian man. What is he now? 0. I'll give him
Wow. Damn. He's a hardcore Christian man, but now, because he's a hardcore Christian man, the shorty said that he's a 0. God damn, bro. Why y'all niggas gotta hate on Jesus Christos like that, man? On Jesus?
4. And why do you say 0? I believe in science.
What?
You're not a Christian, but...
Sorry, no, I am a Christian, actually.
Do you believe what the Bible says?
No, I don't.
Being a Christian and not reading the Bible is equivalent to me saying I'm a top-tier heart bypass surgeon, but I never went to medical school. Just when you think the world cannot get any dumber, then there's this.
Fine. She's minding hers.
Oh my god, Tor! Oh, he lifted me.
Let go of me, I can do it myself.
He needs some milk!
This man just educated this liberal with hard facts.
Stereotypes used in comedic stand-up is just simply not okay anymore. So you can say whatever you want, but you need to also be ready for like the repercussions of what you say.
Hey, you're not free to say whatever you want if you get fired for an off-color joke.
Okay, well,
when it's you who's out of step with the social norms.
Okay, and then you get the repercussions of what
I think you're still acting like this is something new, though. Now we're seeing an era where if you're disrespectful or bigoted towards someone, you get fired for that. I don't see that as a bad thing.
I do think we've taken it a little bit too far, because in past generations, mental health, therapy, these things were stigmatized. But nowadays, it's almost so far to the other extreme that it can be trendy or cool or get you attention. That's when you know you're valorizing the wrong thing.
I believe in freedom of speech, but only what I say. Typical liberal logic. They believe in freedom of speech until it hurts their feelings.
Meanwhile,
What is a woman? What is it? That's a stupid question, dude. That's a dumb...
That's weird. Why is that a stupid question? What? You know, this is a weird thing nowadays that, like, it's so weird to me. Like, is this whole liberal thing still a thing? Like, this whole liberal men, women, you know, is that still a debate that we're doing? Didn't Mr. Trump himself sign off on this and say that this is not happening anymore? It's not a thing that's happening anymore. She is really freaking out to a question that if you had asked somebody this in the 2nd grade, they would have had no problem. Well, at least when I was in the 2nd grade, we would have had no problem answering this question. But this shorty is having a real meltdown. So I'm kind of concerned as to what state are we in society.
What is a woman? It's not a trick question. What is a woman?
Who identifies as a woman?
You can't answer the question with the question. Yeah, define the woman without saying woman. You're in college, paying for an education. What is a woman?
How about you talk to someone with media training? How about you talk to someone...
You don't need media training. It's not a trick. What is a woman? You can't answer the question with a... It's the college kids of America going hundreds of thousands of dollars into debt who think it's a trick question when you ask them what a woman is.
The only reason why she claims it's a stupid question, because to answer the question correctly, it will completely destroy their false delusional narrative and reality. Her science teacher be like, what is mitochondria? This girl's response, something that identify as mitochondria.
But wait!
Younger boys who might not have their own money to go buy tampons. If they're provided free in the bathroom, it's a huge plus.
Men do not menstruate. Only women menstruate. Now, you can call yourself whatever you
don't
want.
menstruate, but trans men do menstruate.
No,
Same
they
as
don't.
non-binary people.
Only women.
Menstruating is not exclusive
Yes,
to
it
cis
is.
women. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
So explain to me as to why my body menstruated at
If
some
your
point then.
chromosomes are XX and you're young, you menstruate. If you're XY, you don't.
Correct, but what about trans men and non-binary?
They're
We're
not men.
excluding a whole group of people.
They're not men, dude. Oh my god, this topic is so tried. So tried, man. It's hurting my brain, dude. At this point,
Women dressed as men. You are not a man. You can pretend to be a man, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Live your life. Tell me what a man is.
Well, what's a man to you? You define a man for me.
You have chromosomes that are X and Y. That's what a man is.
So why are we just looking at the science of this as an example? When we've learned sex and gender identity are they're completely different things.
They're not completely different.
They are completely different.
Completely different words.
And sex is what you're born with, the sexual reproductive organs you have. Gender is what you identify with. They're completely
Well, I don't
different
accept that
things.
distinction. You have to argue for it. You're just giving a conclusion. You're just making it up.
My teacher in 1990 told me that by the year of 2023, there will be flying cars. Meanwhile, in 2023, what is a woman? I guess we all can say, Jesus Christ on a motorbike.
Finish this, I don't care. I just gotta finish this up though. Jimmy, thank you, baby.
Oh my god, you are so beautiful.
Aw, thanks. See, somebody appreciates me.
What the hell, Jimmy?
She is one lucky girl.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Jesus Christ, excuse me. No one in this subway card has the courage, but we're all smelling in aroma. Are you wearing underwear right now?
No, oh my god, you didn't over there.
Absolutely.
It's so bad. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Can you get off?
Bro elected himself as the Speaker of the House and spoke for all the people on the train. And as the Professor of Poon, the Cuda connoisseur, I know exactly what he's talking about. This young lady suffers from vaginosis. By definition, it means bad breath, but with the vagina. Meaning, she had back-to-back multiple partners. This is what causes the fishy stint. Here's an example.
Getting group banged. There's no better feeling than showing up to a frat party and you already know you're about to get all your holes obliterated. Like the second I step foot in that door, I start tingling down there because I just know in a few minutes I'm gonna be bent over on a bed, slightly unconscious, getting my holes stuffed by guys who...
And this is the same type of girl that would say body count does not matter.
Does that make sense? Even though you probably don't want to accept it?
No.
So what men
You
want?
can't compare a future with someone's past. Like, your past you can't change, a future you can change.
But who makes the decisions in the past?
We do, because you made that decision in the past. But have you not?
Well, you know what? How about this? By your logic, you know what? Let's just let sex offenders roam the streets, not label them. Well, you know?
That's shooting.
Whoa, no. I'm using your logic. The past doesn't matter, bro.
I'm not a criminal because I'm a like, because I've slept around.
Let's use your
Why
logic.
do you date
a rapist and a murderer then? Yeah.
Because that's a criminal.
Right. So you're saying that because he was a criminal in the past, by your logic, he no longer is a criminal now. Yes, I used to go around deleting people, but I don't do it anymore. I'm what's it called? I'm a recidivist. You know, I'm not a recidivist. Okay, fine. But then she's saying essentially that by that logic that she can do no wrong. No, once a hoe, always a hoe, bro. That's it. That's it. That's the logic there.
No.
It's passion shouldn't matter. Passion shouldn't matter. Passion shouldn't matter. Dating
That's wild.
rapist and a murderer then.
Y'all try to take one end of the spectrum and then
No, go by your rules. Well, how about this? How about you go ahead and date a guy that used to suck dick for money?